Okay, so this is the continuation of how to learn Death Cab for Cuties title and registration. It's pretty simple, but the bugger is in the details. So let's first take a look at chords. So your basic chord structure for the chorus is a G5, I'll just put a bastardized G there, an A minor, and a C. If you can't quite see what I wrote down, that's 3 2 0 0 0 2 2 1 3 2 0 1. Okay, you are still going to be using a capo on the second fret though, so this is all relative to the capo. Okay, so here's the intro tab again. If you listen to the track, which I'm sure you have many times, you'll notice that they cut off this form at certain points. Well, when you go to the chorus, usually what you'll do is you'll cut it off right here, boom. Okay, and this part you drop it, you don't play it, boom. That's gone when you go to the chorus. So you play this power chord here, and you'll go from this straight down into the start of the chorus, which is this repeating pattern. It's basically a repeating C. I'll write that down. It doesn't really matter. You just play this pattern 3 times, and you go into the chorus proper, which is your G5, right? Your A minor, with this nice little pull off here, and your C. And this actually repeats itself several times too. So, go figure, right? So, you have the theory, you have the tabs, it's time for the practical application of those tabs. When you are playing the intro, it becomes the verse, obviously, and if you listen to the track, you'll hear it cuts out at certain points earlier than it does otherwise. I explained to you what to do there. If you're confused, put it in the comment and I'll explain even more. So, anyway, you're playing the intro like so. And then you stop there, right? Because you're going to the chorus, and you go. So that's your chorus. Pretty simple. You can play the G. But if you play the chords, it doesn't quite sound as good as the picking. Okay, so the main trick to the chorus, once you have pretty much everything down, is just where to stop it and bring it back into the verse. And that's right after the A minor. So you're going to be staying on this general kind of fingering in this region right when you move back to the beginning. So basically, I think the last line is to find yourself a better life during the first chorus. I'm not sure what it is during the second chorus, but basically once that happens, once you sing that part, if you're singing it, I'm assuming you am, then you stop that and you bring it back into the verse, and you're good to go. So the chorus, you start on that C segue going into the chorus proper. So you're singing on a C. How does it go? Something like, 'cause behind its door there's nothing to keep my fingers warm, and all I find are souvenirs from better times before the gleam of your taillights fading is to find yourself a better life. And then you go back into the main verse. Yeah, that whole thing, I think I just messed it up, but basically that's what it is. So the last couple things that aren't really important, but help, is the interlude. The interlude, I believe, is basically when you end the chorus with the C, you go to an E5 with this picking pattern. You go to the A minor, and then you just loop back to the C. So C, E5, A minor, C, E5, A minor. That's the interlude. You might want to cut that out if you if it's just you by yourself, because it's kind of, you know, loses its purpose if there's no piano solo. This should sound about right. You want to come back in at the end of the E5 though and go to the G after that. So you can kind of look at like that, because if you go from the A minor back to the G5, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so the interlude should sound something like this if I start at the chorus. And I'll just go back into the chorus after the E5. Pretty basic. Only thing left is how to end the song after that, because it goes from the interlude to the chorus to basically the end, and that is just that's just the C form. Pretty basic. That's it. Congratulations. If you've understood what I tried to get across to you, then you probably know how to play the song now. If you don't understand, watch the stuff a bit more, and you'll probably get it after practice. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to play the song. Cool.